welcome to another edition of our Tech Tip Tuesday video series. Today I'm going to look at how you can use the Google Keep extension to help you when you are conducting research, or more appropriately when your students are conducting research. So I have my Google Keep app open here, although you don't really need it open to do this. You do need the Google Keep extension added to your Chrome browser. It looks like the little Post-it note with a light bulb in it. But what students can do with this once they have this extension is, let's say their students are doing some animal research. And so I've got some information here on a sloth. And so as the students come to the website and are there looking for information on their particular animal, in this case the sloth, they can take notes on a piece of paper. That's a good strategy to use because it does help to break up the monotony of staring at the screen. It does cause them to look away and make notes on a piece of paper, so that is a good option to use. You can also use Google Keep, though, to grab the information digitally. So as I look through here and I find different bits of information that I want to use for my report, I'm simply going to grab it by highlighting it on the screen. And I'm going to do a right click, and one of the options I have is to save selection to keep. And if I click on that, this little menu is going to pop down, and it's going to automatically insert a link to the website that I'm on, and it's going to insert what I just typed. I'm going to go ahead and give this a title so I can more easily find it. So there's my sloth report a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and go down another line here. I'm going to come back to my information in here, and I keep reading, and I decide that this is another bit of information that I think is important, where they live. I'm going to repeat that process. I'm going to save it to keep. There it is right there. If I want to continue to gather information, I can come down here. Oh, here's more information. This has to do with how big they can get. So I'm going to highlight that. I'm going to copy, or save it to keep, and it inserts it right in there. And then I'm going to come over here. Let's say I'm going to grab one more bit of information, maybe this little bit of information about why scientists think they move so slowly. I'm going to save that to keep as well. And here it is. So here's all the bits of information that I have saved to a little digital Post-it note within Google Keep. And then I could continue to do that. I could look at other websites and continue to gather that information. If I go ahead and switch back over here to my Google Keep app and scroll down, you can see here's my sloth report information. There's a link to the website. Here's all the little bits of information that I gathered. And so the really cool thing about this is when I actually go to write my report, Google now has the side panel over here, and you can activate it when you're inside of Google Docs. So if I activate Google Keep within the side panel and I find my sloth report, here it is right here. And so I can easily look at my notes or the information that I have gathered from the websites that I was using when I'm writing my report. Now, it would be very important here to of course, have a conversation with students about paraphrasing and citing their sources. So helping them to understand that they simply cannot copy and paste this information into their report and try to pass it off as their own work. They would need to paraphrase these things. But that's one way you can gather information using Google Keep.